we just finished the Avengers Half Marathon, the last for now race at Disneyland, and we're back at our hotel. We wanted to do this in downtown Disney, but it just didn't work out. We ran into friends. We did some eating.
We
had a
kind of
beer.
caused attention.
Yes.
So now that we're back at the hotel, we thought we'd sit down and have a little casual chat about the race. First of all, this is Kimberly Estabrook.
Hi.
She is our very dear friend that ran all the races with us. She has a great YouTube channel, so you definitely want to check that out. I will link it below in the show notes. Did I say show notes? It's live. Here we go, y'all. It starts already.
All right.
I'll be linking her channel below in the show notes. So, and we have Leslie who's hiding.
Yes.
Let's bring Leslie in and make Leslie say hi. There's Leslie. Why do I look so white compared to you guys? I think I must have like all the light on me.
Maybe the curtain in front of you.
Anyway, Laura here, Jackie here,
stepping
Kimberly,
up?
are you gonna?
I can.
She needs to
can
shower. We're actually.
We're
all
ready.
supposed to be showering
We
right
all
now.
stink.
Yeah.
So we're lovely, but we stink.
Yeah. Ooh, well, that
Thanks for saying it
visual.
lovely.
Well, we are.
So she wanted to say a quick hi before she
Yes.
goes to the house. So we're going to give you the floor. Why don't you go ahead and give your thoughts, and then you can go ahead and get ready.
Emotional day.
Yes.
That's the 2 words. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just sad.
It was amazing. It was wonderful. It was
Yes.
happy, but it's
Yes.
bittersweet. Bittersweet.
Bittersweet. Especially it hit me during Paradise Pier with World of Color going on, and then
Yeah, that's when you
Angel
said
Stadium.
something to me. I kind of wasn't thinking, and you said that, and I was like, oh my gosh, you're right.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
last time. It hit me crossing the finish line just because between Disneyland half weekend and this weekend, I feel like you get to know.
So
we
many
have like
people.
these Disneyland crew
Yeah.
that you see here at these races, and I was coming over the finish line, and usually we're all posy, and I just went in my own like cloud, and I looked over and I just saw all the announcers, and was Kevin Gregg, the one announcer that we adore. He was like, joyful miles, and I just was like, oh my gosh, this isn't going to happen again. He's a West Coast announcer. And then they had all the characters on the stage just like waving to us, and it was like we just had our pictures taken with all them.
Yeah.
So they remembered us.
They do. The Avengers characters were great because they're face characters. You do get like personal interaction. So
Yeah.
that was my moment.
And we had this one guy that we saw after every single. Well, actually, we saw him after the 5K in September, and every time we see him, he's like, "What time is it? It's medal time!" We saw him all 3 races. We got to know some of the medics on the bike, Steve and Jesse. Hey.
So yeah,
It
those
was
are the
sad.
things you don't see in Disney World races.
No.
Yeah, that
It's
connection.
just too big there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, and people remember you. So
Hello from a very rainy
Hi,
UK.
Julie.
Hi. Oh, thank you so much. These
We wish you were
costumes.
here.
Oh my gosh, can we talk about the costumes really quick?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. We have to do a whole new video about costumes because this definitely. Oh
it's
my
one
gosh.
of our tops.
Yeah.
It really.
It was the fun. It was actually very comfortable. Jackie made the hats, and we all made our own lapels and skirts.
Laura made the skirt, my skirt, because
Still got my bib on.
Yes, still have her bibs.
Laura made your skirt?
Yes, I did, because I'm
Why
a
do you
friend.
think mine
my
looks
dad.
nice?
She still owes me a beer. We're gonna call that in later on today.
So appropriate.
Yes,
I
yes.
didn't say like should we have worn it yesterday, but we loved it so much we did want to use it for the longest race. I think
Yeah.
we were like this is our favorite. Although yesterday's costume we ended
Yeah,
up
we were
loving
Miss
just as
Marvel
much.
yesterday. That was pretty awesome too. That
So
was so much
hot
fun
in
to
that.
wear. But yeah, it was just emotional and sweet and lovely, and that's why I love the Disneyland because they're charming. You know, it has such a lovely charm to them, and you know, you see a lot of the same runners. We got to see some blogger friends that we met in September. We got to see Erica, who is just sweetest gal in the world.
Aaron.
I said Erica, didn't I?
I'm like, who's Erica?
I don't know, Erica.
We have been.
I got up at 2 o'clock. If you're seeing this, sorry, Miss Erin says her blog. I'm very sorry. You know, love
We've
you.
been up.
We've been up a very long time.
Yeah.
No,
And we saw Cindy.
Cindy.
And her outfits this weekend on point.
Oh my gosh! Check out Copley Couture. We love her outfits.
Yes.
She makes them all, and they're beautiful.
So that was
So
that's nice.
It's so nice running it. Like I didn't even know those people till Disneyland Half, and now we're like, hey, it's long friends. So
That's great.
Yeah.
it's been great. We made some new friends this weekend and had a great time. So shout out to Josh, our friend we made, hung out with a lot. So
we miss you already.
Josh, I don't think he quite understood what running with us was going to be like, because we were like, click, click, take a picture, click, click, take a picture. And then he was taking our picture. So he was such a sport. So Josh, thank you. You really made our weekend very special.
Yes.
So thank you. It was great meeting you. So, and then we met, of course, with Caleb.
Ooh, yes. He helped us with our characters.
Yeah. So there was a cast member, Caleb, that we met at the Thor meet and greet just in the park, and he's like, "I'll be working the race tomorrow." So we ran into him. So
that was fun.
If anyone knows Caleb that worked the race, and he works in not Hollywood Studios, California Adventure,
go say hi.
Say hi. The ladies with the girl with the backwards bolts.
The one obsessed with Loki.
And the one that's obsessed with Loki.
Well, you guys want to get into some character talk?
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to hear about the races and not us chattering. So races start at 5 o'clock. That was brilliant. That was really great, being able to start earlier. The weather was perfect. It was a little chilly in the morning, but it was just perfection. Nice and overcast.
Yes.
A nice chill where you're not sweating too much, but not uncomfortable.
And there's
cold.
a light breeze, so I thought,
it was
felt
really,
amazing.
I don't think we could ask for better weather.
No.
So, did they have any?
Nope.
No,
Sorry. UK American girlfriend said, do they give any indication of races coming back to California? No. Absolutely not.
And I'm going to say this.
Yeah.
And Kimberly, I think you agreed with me. We both, and people are telling me I'm wrong on Facebook groups, we both got the indication or impression or feeling in our gut that this is the end.
And it's not coming back.
I'm like hoping that I'm wrong, and I will come on here and admit it, just like I did about Guardians of the Galaxy ride. I will admit when I'm wrong.
Yeah, but especially at the very end, they played. What song was it?
Oh, Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra.
We were
I
just
did
all
it
in
my
unison.
I did it my way.
So, and the staff was all getting together.
And they were
Taking
all hugging.
pictures.
I mean, for a long time after
so
the
it
race.
wasn't just like, oh, we're
Yeah.
just going to break.
Like,
That was
they
a
were,
big
like,
deal.
hugging. It was emotional playing
They
this
had like
sad
the medical
song.
cast staff come up for
Yeah.
pictures. They had
They were
everyone
all-
come up for pictures. So yeah, it was kind of
They
big.
had, like, Carissa and Andrea, like, taking their last photos together in Disneyland. And it felt very final.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's something you had to be there to experience, but usually, too, after the race in the, like, finishers area, they have music playing, like, the whole time.
Yeah,
And once they played that song, there wasn't any more music. So
it was very, very
it was kind
quiet.
of subdued.
So I definitely see where they're coming from, but I'm still hopeful. I'm still hopeful.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So-
To your break, I don't know if they'd make it so sad.
I'm gonna stay hopeful and say that they're coming back.
I'm hopeful, too.
At least for the Disneyland half.
Yeah.
There's so many people that have. That's the oldest one. That was the first
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I know. She said my oldest wanted to do the Disneyland half as a 16th birthday present. Well, maybe she will get
We
her
hope
dream.
so.
Well, it depends on
Yeah.
how old she is. If she's
Right.
14, maybe. If
Maybe.
she's 15,
No.
sorry.
No.
So we will have our fingers crossed, and guarantee you, if they do open back up, we will be the first to sign up. So yes.
Back to characters. Do you want to hear the characters that we met or saw throughout the race?
See if we can remember them.
I will, they're starting to be repetitive. If you do all three races, we were like, okay, is there going to be anyone different today? And there really wasn't anyone different. So if you did the 5K, 10K, this was your chance to get people you've missed.
Yes.
Or get repeats because you want to take a picture in your next costume like we did. So, first character meet and greet was...
Captain America.
No.
That was...
That we stopped for.
That we stopped. Oh, sorry.
So you're thinking like me.
Yeah, so I'm thinking first one that was on the course was Gamora and Star-Lord.
That's right. Sorry, guys. 2 o'clock.
And then after that were the Pink Ladies. Leslie, what is their official name?
No, I don't know.
Something with the Collector and Guardians of the Galaxy again.
But it was too dark and they didn't have a photo.
They had the boxes up. They said
did have
same
the
ones at the expo where you can get in there and be a collectible. And they were plastic, but they had like a very foggy front, and we were afraid that they wouldn't show up and be a waste of time. So we actually bypassed that one, but it was cute. It was cute.
So Star-Lord, Gamora, Pink Ladies, and then we moved on to Captain America.
Then we had our Captain America,
Which was the one character we were like, we have to get.
Yeah.
We were his ladies.
So
not good lighting there, and they didn't have a photo pass, which was they didn't have a photo pass photographer, which would have been a really nice place to have one.
Because he's a big character.
He was a biggie.
And for us, we were a little disappointed. We wish he was a little later in the course because our friend Leslie started behind us, and we were hoping she would have caught up. Right. But unfortunately, she didn't. Sorry, Leslie.
Hey, she did great.
She did great catching up.
She did catch up.
Yeah, she did. Yeah. She busted
that was about mile 1.5, so it was just a little too soon.
Who else?
So then we made our way onto the pier, and that's where we saw Doctor Strange.
Yes.
And so that was cool.
We did stop.
That was exciting because he's not a common one, so I feel like get his picture.
The line was very, after like the initial rush, the lines really weren't bad at all for the
longest line ended up being Thor, but we were not at him yet.
Thor or Loki.
And Loki, yeah.
Yeah, we kind of lucked out with that one. But Doctor Strange was a short line. And then coming through Paradise Pier, it was just really great. So we got to spend a little bit more time there. So that was a cute picture.
Then we saw the horses again, which if you saw the Disneyland half, you run through this back entrance, and they have where they keep all the horses, I guess, for Main Street, right? Is that what the horses are for?
Yes, and they were giving us kisses. They were like nuzzling our arms.
Yes. Oh. I got a little mark right here, and I cherish it. It was cute.
Keep it, her.
So.
Just kidding. I'm sorry.
I kissed you.
Bit of the lip
No,
bell.
he took like a big chunk out of her. I'm just kidding. So, anyways, then we carried on around through Thunder Mountain, and then that's where we saw Hawkeye.
Yes.
And
the line again.
Poor Hawkeye. He had like 4 people in his line.
I know.
You know what?
He looks so young. Of course, I'm old.
We call him the 12-year-old Hawkeye because to us mature women, he looks like he's 12. But you know what? I don't really know him.
Go back and look at last year's Avengers pictures, and you'll know what we mean. Okay? Exactly. There's a difference. Just saying.
That was cute. We end up.
He's super sweet, so we love him still. But I don't know even what movie he's in, so I will tell you.
Thor, the first one.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I haven't seen it. Sorry.
So I don't.
Who is that?
Hawkeye. I don't really know what
he's in Avengers.
And well, obviously in Avengers, but he makes an
world.
appearance in Thor.
I missed
Don't you
that
remember?
movie and a bunch of others.
With Shield when
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I'm kind of new to
I'm not a big superhero person. I'm sorry. I'm surprised they let me join them.
It's okay.
So,
You helped make
costumes were cute. So.
So then we rolled around, right? And it was Thor next, I think. Right? I'm not missing anyone. Thor. Wait. Yes, Thor.
Yes, because after the castle.
Yeah. So we went.
And that line was
Thor.
lumpy.
Yes.
And he was long, and he was around the one side of Matterhorn, which was pretty long, but it really was going much faster than
and
the
we
other.
were smart because we took turns using the bathroom because it was right there.
It was a perfect break.
Yeah.
And luckily, our friend Josh, which he's like, he is. He said, "I'll run ahead and get in line for
because
Loki."
He knows that Kimberly.
I have a major crush on Loki. Can you
so
blame
she had
me?
to get her Loki picture.
Yes,
so he
we
went
missed him yesterday.
and waited in line. Yes. So that worked out really nice.
Yes.
He ran ahead, got in line. So by the time we got Thor, when we ran, he was already at the front. So he's like letting people pass.
Poor guy. He put up with so much crap. He really did. So that was a cute picture. That ended up being really cute.
Yes. He called me out to Loki on it. So I was like,
oh yeah, he was like,
"Gee,
she
thanks.
loves you.
She likes you. What was after that? I can't think.
No,
I'm
after
afraid
that
to
we
make
went.
any guesses.
We went back.
We did the watch photo with the little
Loki. Who was before Black Widow?
Nobody.
Nobody? Okay.
Because then we ran through
Black
the
Widow
castle.
was the next one.
Ran up Main Street, and then Black Widow was the last character for. Wait a minute.
We did
no,
Black
Spider-Man.
Widow.
Spider-Man. I was like, we're missing.
Yeah.
But
okay, so Spider-Man was all the way back
in
California Adventures. I'm sorry,
You're
I should have wrote this
Soren.
down. Soren. So before we hit the horses. Yeah. Sorry.
You guys were on the Run Disney page.
Seriously?
Someone mentioned me in a comment.
Oh!
And it was my name to show me.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Can we?
Sorry.
We just.
I think we lost a viewer.
I'm sorry. We can you see that? I think so. Yeah. Yeah. We just found out we were on the Run Disney page. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. The trees behind us.
Aww.
Okay.
All right,
Oh
stop
my
your
gosh.
live. Give me
Sorry,
that. I
I'm
shouldn't have
sorry.
even said that. I'm sorry.
Distraction.
We're distracted.
I'm
Sorry. This
all right. So that was our last.
But I have to say, okay, it was scary because it seemed so desolate. By the time the line for like Black Widow was so short, it just felt like everyone was cleared out. We were like among the last people, and we were like waiting for the balloon ladies to all of a sudden come around the corner because it was freaky.
What do you think that this race had just a lot of fasties? Like really fast runners?
I don't know. And we were asking
we were,
people.
It wasn't like we were.
And they were like, we don't know where the
Or
balloon
maybe
ladies
we
are.
just took a long time.
Yeah,
Could
but
have
I
been
mean,
we
that.
would always take a
But
long
we
time
weren't
though.
like near the balloon ladies
No,
at all.
we
We never
weren't.
saw them.
No.
But yet it felt like we were one of the last ones. So it was weird. She
Yeah.
says we lost a viewer.
Sorry.
Now we lost another one.
No,
Okay, well, you know, they can only
What are you
listen
gonna
for
do?
so long.
that's true. People have things to do.
Yeah.
So, anyways, then you hit the city, which is pretty darn boring. I'm sorry, but it's okay. We had each other.
We had a good time. Like
We
we were
had
running
fun.
solo, it would have been kind of
Aw.
boring a little bit. And they didn't have a lot of the on-course. I haven't done this race before, so I have no point of reference. But they had some cheer squads out there. They had about 3 or 4 bands
Yeah.
that were
Yes,
there.
That was good.
That was really
What
nice.
was
Some
the one
marching
section
bands.
they had all, was it the cheerleaders? I mean,
Yeah.
it was for a while, it was like screeching because I think they did like our costumes. So it was like, ah!
Yeah, I was
We were
videoing
high-fiving.
too, so they got on and put the camera on them. They went nuts.
That was cute.
But I think there's a cheer competition at the convention center, so that's why there was
It
a
is
lot of
right near
cheerleader.
there,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So they were in the parks too.
Oh,
So that
yeah.
was lovely. But I only saw like one cosplayer out that I got a picture
even
with.
see one.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
either.
That small little group.
Because 2
Yeah.
years ago they had a great cosplay group, and I'm thinking last year they did too.
Yeah.
But
So we did get to run through the stadium. There was a brief moment we thought the course changed and we weren't going
Yeah, they
to.
looped it around, and Kimberly and I came to the top of the ramp, and we're like, oh, they're not going to do the stadium.
But we did. And
Yeah.
it was
we
great.
did. Because I heard for Disneyland half with the heat, they gave people the option to skip it to keep going.
Yeah.
Right,
So.
right. So, but it was desolate in there. It was completely empty, but you know,
was
it was still good
Hey.
for us.
Yeah. We did. We just took our time at that
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
And kind of finally get to the finish. It was nothing dramatic between there and the end. And then the big finish was fun. I mean, we're always crossing the finish line is always very exciting. But I was really excited because as we're running across, Kevin and Greg was like, "Joyful miles," and so we were like, "Wow." Well,
I didn't hear it. I had
had
to play the tape back because I don't record the finish, but I do leave it running so I can pick up the audio. And I have to go back and listen because I was like in my own world. I was just like, oh my gosh.
I was so excited.
It was exciting. So yeah.
And then, do you want to see our medals? Why don't we show the medals?
Yes.
So, I don't know. We showed yesterday's, right?
Yeah. So here's
today-
the half. Very nice.
They're heavy, especially
They
this
are
Scarlet
very heavy
one.
metal.
Yeah.
This one it looks not that big. I was kind of like, it's not that big, but it is like solid. It's like more 3D kind of.
Yeah.
It's really, really.
Oh,
Oh my gosh,
that's awesome.
Oh, she has an Instagram.
I didn't even know she had a feed. That's like cool.
So what's the Instagram feed? Is it live the whole time?
Or was it just that clip?
We'll have to check it out.
We have to check
I
it out.
almost
Thank
lo-
you for
I
letting
almost
us
lost
know
my
that.
hat. I did unpin my hat, by the way. So.
And speaking of the hats, we were so concerned about these staying on, and we have like I don't know how many pins in, and they were like anchored.
Yeah,
so
they
were
didn't
pretty
budge.
good.
In fact, our friend Heather, she was worried she had short hair. We put so many pins in her hair that she went on California Adventure after the race, and her hat had no.
It stayed. She
didn't
sent us a
budge.
picture on the ride with her hat still on.
Oh
so
my
that's how
gosh.
good it stayed. But then afterward, we got our medals, got our snack box, and
I was seeing if Leslie wanted to get on.
Do you want to get on?
They don't want to see
shy.
me.
Oh, Leslie.
Oh,
Don't be
Leslie.
shy. Leslie got a Jello shot.
Yes, Leslie can
Uh-huh.
come and tell you about that. So I'm going to take my bye.
She's
Leslie,
getting in the
Leslie,
shower
come on.
because
I'm
we do
getting
have
clean.
parks to go.
Leslie, let's discuss your Jello
So
shot.
they had okay. So for Disneyland, they had this one group.
She did a lot of clips.
Oh, cool! I have to
Oh,
go back
we're
and
gonna
look.
have to
Thanks for
check.
letting us
Thank
know. So they had this. I can't remember their names and their
It was Run-
hashtag.
It was Run Disney Run. It was like the Facebook of Run Disney Run, but they do have like a name.
They were
and-
giving out Jello shots.
Yeah, they were the
and
ones that were dressed
red
like
vines.
Yes. No.
No, someone else
They were
did
giving
red
out red
vines.
vines too, weren't they? I can't remember.
He was
anyway.
cooking hot dogs.
Oh yeah, because it smelled really good, and my knee was hurting so bad that I couldn't run anymore because we stopped running because we were doing intervals, and then we stopped doing them.
Some
I don't
reason
know.
something
Yeah,
stopped.
and so then my knee really just started hurting, and then I couldn't run
Yeah.
again. So I said maybe if I do a Jello shot, my knee won't hurt.
Then she started
It
doing
didn't-
cartwheels all the
But
way to
she-
mile 12. I'm just kidding.
Well, she's
I'm sorry.
She's
I'm
new
moving.
to the whole Jello shot thing. So.
Yeah. So, but my recommendation is this: if you are running, and someone offers you a Jello shot, do not take it. Just keep running.
Nope.
Just don't. Just don't.
Say no to crack,
Just
y'all.
say no.
Well done, ladies. Nice fling.
Right.
I screamed.
I dropped my donut. I am very sorry for that donut. I tell you what, I could eat a donut right now. We did go to ESPN and had a lovely lunch. I got a big old burger and some fries and beer.
I got some boneless buffalo wings.
Very happy.
Watch your
I hope our audio is better this time. I do have my mic set up.
Yeah.
So all in all, I give the race an A+. I love the pre-show too. We didn't talk about the pre-show. That was a lot of fun too.
Oh,
They
yeah.
brought out all the Avengers. They had Black Widow come out on one of these big.
Yeah, I kept wondering. They kept telling us to
Utility.
move back. I'm like, why do we have to move back? Why do we have to move back?
Right.
Yeah. Her big like.
And we
Hummer.
found out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
She's
she
cool.
was she was bad.
She's
man.
beautiful too.
She was
my
great.
Gosh.
They-
I could just. I'm like, she is beautiful.
Oh, but we saw that Black Widow on the course. That was
Yeah.
so a runner. She looked I thought she was a character.
She was great.
There was
Yeah.
a
I got
woman
good
dressed
video
up
of her.
yeah, she looked fantastic too.
So
Costumes overall, there wasn't tons of cosplay. I did
Yeah.
expect more I was like, this weekend's people are gonna go nuts because I always think cosplay and comics, but well, we had fun with it. So
Yeah.
yeah, there was a lot more costumes at the Pixar. Which,
Oh, yeah.
of course, Pixar.
it's a little easier, but
it was amazing.
I think people. I think that's why it was so desolate in the back. Maybe people take this race a little more serious. I don't know. But we had a great time. So
Great time, great race. I'm going to be doing race recaps with all of our footage and all of our pictures. And we're going to be talking about this on the podcast. So if you haven't checked out the podcast yet, please do so. Joyful Miles podcast. We're going to be chatting about this quite a lot, and we're going to be chatting about the New York Marathon that Rob did recently.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So
and
he just
Dopey's coming up.
Dopey.
Right?
We got a lot of Dopey conversation. He just put up to our friend Jenna Lynn and Nikki joined us to talk about the wine and dine, so you can check all that out. I'll put all links in the show notes below. So, any final thoughts?
I'm just sad it's over.
Glad I
So
got to do
I'm
it.
so glad I was about ready to say that. I'm so glad we did this.
I know.
glad.
We signed up for this right after Disneyland, and sometimes money is a little tight, and you're a little stressed. Like, do we? And you have that nervous feeling. And then there was a point where I was like, I think I made a mistake, and I'm like, now, like, I'm so happy we did this, and to run Disney and Disneyland, and anyone who's been there and helped. I'm so grateful for the memories I've made and the friends I've made here while running. It's just been such a fun experience. Every single event I've done here.
Yeah,
so,
it was amazing. A+.
A+.
A+ all around. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or anything at all, just shoot out, leave a comment below. We'd love to help you out. And that is going to wrap it up for this live show. Again, thank you for watching. Take care and have a joyful day.
Okay.
We
I
gotta
don't know
work on
that.
that.
I'm a friend.
We gotta work on that.
Enjoy the rest
Thank
of
you.
your
Thank you,
We're
y'all.
gonna head to California Adventure in our Christmas gear for some photos.
What? Because
So-
it's the most wonderful time of the year.